It was 2009 and I was standing at the gate of our house talking to a missionary friend of mine who had come to visit with his young children. And I had my kids and he had some of his kids playing on the street. Now on that street, 2 doors down, our neighbor had a vicious pit bull terrier dog. And the previous month, this pit bull had escaped while our kids were playing on the streets. And our house helper, she rushed out and she confronted the pit bull so that my kids could run to safety. And as she faced the pit bull, I saw the pit bull lunge at her and bite her in the thigh. She had to be rushed to hospital and she had to take a couple of weeks off work as she recovered. So whenever our kids were playing in the street, I would need to be at the gate with a long stick, ready and watching just in case. And I explained all this to my friend. And I was talking, at that point I had my back to the house with the pit bull. But suddenly the expression on his face turned to terror. And even before his shout of warning came out, I knew what had happened. And I turned around and I saw this pit bull charging towards me. And I had a container of chalk with me and I threw it at the pit bull that was coming. I missed, but then the pit bull swerved and started to charge towards my 3-year-old son who was further down the street on his bicycle with training wheels. And at that point, all the blood drained out of my body because I knew that I would not be able to reach my son in time to protect him. And as this pit bull was bearing down on my son, just meters away from him, suddenly the pit bull stopped, turned, and went back to his house. I wonder whether God had his guardian angels protecting my son that day. Actually, the wife of the missions director once told me that that pit bull was the most prayed about pit bull in the world because she and our supporters were praying for protection from that pit bull as we had requested in our prayer letters. I believe that that day God answered our and our supporters' prayer for protection and saved my son from being seriously mauled or even killed.